Okay guys, and welcome. My hair's a little off today and so am I, but my cooking's not. I'm gonna help you learn the way I cook intentionally and purposely. Everyone knows how to make marinara, or so I think. But I'm gonna show you how I do it and why it makes sense, and you may want to adapt to this idea. It's wonderful. It stretches your food, your time, and your money. Okay, first things first, I'm gonna do it today in the crock pot because I have a lot of videos to do, a lot of errands to run, and like yourself, you may be busy and saying, I want to set it and forget it. The crock pot's your friend. My blend, first and foremost, this is not a Sunday sugo or a 3-hour thing to make a sauce like I normally do. That's another video and I'll do that. Right now I'm out of marinara, okay? I'm out of it and I want it to be flavorful. Marinara technically is basically just onions, tomato sauce, tomato paste, a little bit of basil, stew it for 90 minutes and you got a simple plain marinara, and that's fine. There's a video I have up my channel for that. Then there's a Sunday sauce with all kinds of meats you put in to flavor it because you're gonna have that whole meal. This is my in-between of both of them, so to speak. I like a meat sauce, meaning Sunday flavor with all the beef for meatballs and all of that, because I do believe the sauce tastes better, richer, even if you wanted to leave the meat out and eat it by itself. That's what we're going to create here today. If I had meatballs or wanted to put them, or you want to mix meats, this is a base, okay? The base for me, I use tutto rosso, been making it over 45 years. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I do a blend. I do a blend of the tomato puree, 28 ounce, and I do a crushed can of the crushed 28 ounce. I do the both that works for me, and I add tomato paste. I did a video showing you how to preserve it to make it perfect in tablespoons, and now I'm down to 2, which is a perfect measurement for today. Also, I'm going to be using the garlic I showed you in the video 2 days ago to preserve this. It's perfect for now. I don't have to sit and mince. I do have to pull out my onion chopper because I don't feel like chopping onions either. Let me get that quick. All right, what we're going to do, that person has to leave a message. Vinny's getting messages and I answered one for him and they're not interrupting me anymore today. Leave a message. I'm gonna have to pause, sorry. My apologies, I tried to mute his phone, but it's not working. Back to the recipe. I got my onion chopper out. I have one last onion left. Most crucial, and why I'm not doing a marinara on the stove just with onions and garlic. I am going to modify it. I don't feel like making meatballs, so I found this yesterday at Publix. Beautiful green wise chuck short ribs, boneless. Okay, everybody knows short ribs in the sauce are absolutely delicious, to die for, delectable. Now I'm gonna get this whole batch of marinara to store several quarts or pints, and tonight he and I are gonna have, he'll eat 2 of these, I'll have 1 with a pasta. So I'm getting dinner tonight and I'm preserving marinara to get about 4 pints for future meals. So see, the intention is to get more dinners out of one session of cooking. That's the way you do it, and that's smart to me. If you want to follow along, that's what we're doing here today. And I grabbed these because they're good quality and they were only $9 for the 3 of them. Look at the size of them babies. They're nice and thick. Really nice. And the marbling, I'm into it. I'm telling you, I care about my food. Alrighty. So, we're gonna do one thing that I have to take a little time and get a little flavor on that. And while that's happening, I'll chop the onion. I won't keep you longer than you need, I promise you. But some things have to be done a certain way. And that, one of them is the meat. We're gonna have to put the meat in there. I'm gonna season it with salt and pepper. A little bit of Italian seasoning. Where are you, Italian seasoning? Okay. And we could saute it in a little bit of the garlic. You know what? I have puree to use up. Let me use it. See, when you have everything prepped and on hand, it makes life so easy. I could get up at 9 o'clock, do this 10 o'clock, set it, forget it, come home, have dinner at 6 o'clock beautifully. That's the puree. Many uses. I showed you how to preserve the garlic. And all of them are interchangeable, usable, however you like. These are sold at the dollar store. You get a pack of 10 for $1.25 or $1.50 now, whatever it is. Let me shut the water off, season the meat, okay? Salt, pepper, a little bit of Italian seasoning. And this is just so that you get maximum flavor off the meat that's gonna go into the sauce. It's just smart, it's good. Where's my onion, my knife? I need my big knife. Okay, that's heating up really well. Let's get that meat in there. Okay. Come on. These are nice short ribs. Woof. This is the kind of meat that after cooking in the slow cooker on low for 8 hours, it's going to disintegrate in our mouth. It's going to be delish. Delish. I promise you. You got to cut this onion up. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Can't stand the outer peel of the onion. I don't know what it is. It annoys the shit out of me. See? I said it. I said shit. Something I wouldn't do in the past. Okay. Ooh, be careful my fingers. Don't rush when you cook. Never rush. That's dangerous. Okay. And sometimes I do rush because, you know, analytics tell you people don't watch a whole 20-minute video. But, you know, you got to give me at least 10 minutes. I can't show you, or you can't see what you need to see in 10 minutes. And I talk a lot because a lot of things are technique and style and a method of cooking something to help you out. This method gives you more than tonight's meal. Okay, more than tonight's dinner. It gives you tonight, you can have the meat and sauce with pasta, and next time you could take the marinara, add chopped meat and make bolognese and have another dinner. Another night you can have just spaghetti marinara, that's another dinner. And on a fourth night, you could add it to other meats, sausages. The idea is this one session of cooking intentionally will get you 4 dinners. And it's also economical because sauce is getting out of hand now. A good tasting one from the supermarket, anybody's brand, very expensive now. Okay, we're getting that good brownness on the meat, caramelizing it. And that's just gonna add flavor to the sauce. I don't care how you do your sauce. I've tried to put the meat in raw, not the same, it really isn't. Let me rinse this. And you want to do this on low for 8 hours. Check it after 6. If your meat you feel is falling off the bones, disintegrating after 6 hours on low, you take it out. You do what you want. I'm going to chop these babies. And that was better than cutting them by hand. I don't care what you say. Way better. Alrighty. I love this baby. Get this out of my way. Okay, this is fried. That goes off. These are going to go in. Look at that. Nice and brown. These are going to go into the crock pot. Okay. We're halfway done, guys. Here come the onions. You're not going to get it done faster than this, I promise you. Now we're going to add the tomato paste, about 2 tablespoons. I had them portioned out in the freezer. Again, purposefully conserving, thinking, using the way I utilize it. Here's the garlic preserved. We're going to take about a good heaping teaspoon of the garlic. Put that in. Okay. Put it back in the fridge for other deals. I've already used this 6 times, guys, since I did the video. And I'm loving it. Loving it. Okay. In goes our tomatoes. 1, 2, And we're gonna rinse the cans a little bit. I don't put as much water because I don't need it in the crock pot. It stews away so long that I just don't need it. I use a half a can or less even. I just don't want to leave behind all this good sauce because it helps me get more out of it. Okay. Now we set and forget. We're done. We're done for the day, and we're done for 4 meals in the workings. Make sure that's off. Put this in the sink. Okay, where's my lid? I don't do nothing until about an hour goes by. Then I turn it and toss it. If you want to do it at this point, you would just make sure you got the water and the sauce incorporated. The meat is separated enough, not sitting on top of one another. A quick toss. Do this. Why is that sitting that way? I'm going to leave it here. Now we set it. Okay. Let's select. We're going to put it on low. Okay, low. And then we're going to put it for 8 hours. Okay, we're done. I'll see you in 8 hours when we're preparing to make pasta and short ribs in a crock pot. You'll see the finished dish. Thank you for watching. I hope this way intentionally cooking. Okay guys, the sauce is done. It's been cooking for 8 hours all day. The pasta is ready. Let me just double check it. I'm gonna serve him dinner, and then I'm gonna pack up at least 3 pints of marinara to have for 3 more dinners. Save me time. There'll be 3 pasta nights. I don't have to do nothing but whip it out of the freezer and cook it. You can just see. Okay, there was another minute. In the meantime, let me grate a little bit of cheese for Vinny. Get a bowl out. The other one. And I had a nap while this was cooking, so that was pretty good. Got my locatelli. It's nice when you have nights like this that you really don't have to stress cooking. And that meat is fall off the bone delicious. Fall off the bone delicioso. Oh my goodness. Let me see if I could show you just how luscious. For the pork short ribs. These are boneless short ribs. Falling off the bone. He's gonna be in 7th heaven. Let me put that there. That's gonna go right on his plate. I'm gonna move them into here so I don't get watery. Where's my strainer? You know, seriously. We gotta be a little bit more organized. I confess, it's one of my pet peeves. I don't really like the strainer. Don't ask me why. I hate having to strain. I don't even know why. I don't. I'm gonna put them back in there. Okay, let's strain them the right way. Okay. Let's put them over to the sink. Okay. I also like to put them back in that's what it is. It's a little bit of procedure. I like to put them back in the pot and add a little sauce as I go. This plate's nice and warm. Put that there. I need a big, what do you call that thing? Like I never cooked. What is that? A ladle. Let's get a ladle of soup, sauce a little bit. Get that pasta going. You really could have a little bit, not much, because it does have onion. And this little girl loves her pasta. Okay, so let's make him a bowl. Got a lot of pasta in here. Okay, let's get him that meat. Oh my Lord. Get him some cheese. Fit for a king. The man eats well. And there you have it, guys. Let's call it a wrap. At the end of the video, I'll include a little clip of how much sauce I yielded. Have a good night. Short ribs and marinara in the slow cooker all day. Okay, guys, not bad. I yielded 3 pints from that, and these are 3 pasta with marinara sauce dinners. And like I said, if I want, I could add meat to them, but Vinny likes marinara, so now we have 3 more dinners, all in a simple crock pot dinner. So we got 4 dinners for $10 because, well, let's see, the meat was 10 and the sauce was $1 something a can, $2.50. So for $12.50 we got 4 dinners. Not bad. 4 good dinners, healthy, fresh, homemade.